The core of any house is of course the heating system and how you bring heat out in and how you distribute it around the house. So we have a thing called a thermal store which uses water to store heat. So when we have energy available, we put energy into this thing, heat the water up, but then we can take the heat out whenever we want to. And here's just another example of how difficult it is to build your own house, because a house like ours is a prototype. Nobody's ever built one before, so you don't know quite how things are going to fit. So this thing was destined to be up there, but it's actually too tall to fit in that area up there. So it's ended up actually in a cupboard in a bedroom. So we have to live with that as one of the foibles of self-build. But the good thing about this is that its primary heating source is the solar panels, and I'll explain how that works in a moment. So we have heat in the water, and there are 3 tappings off of this thermal store that allows heat to be taken out of it. So right at the bottom we have some pipes there that go to the underfloor heating downstairs. So that's the coolest part of the tank, and the underfloor heating works at about 40 degrees. Slightly higher up we have some more taps, and these are for radiators and for towel radiators. So we have a dual radiator circuit upstairs that runs independently. We do have radiators in the bedrooms. We put those in because we couldn't be absolutely sure that we wouldn't need them, and you wouldn't want to find that out after you'd built the house and actually found it a bit too cold. So we put them in. We very rarely ever use them, but they are there. But we do use the towel radiators all the time because that allows the towels to be dried, and they need to be cleaned less often. And up here, this is a fast acting heat exchanger that takes the tapping from the top part of the tank where it's the hottest, and that provides all the domestic hot water. So there is a slight delay on getting hot water, but it does mean you don't have to heat it at the time. You're just taking heat out of the tank and not water itself.